to talk Manchester United. Šeško in. What does that mean for Rasmus Hojlund? We keep saying it.
We do.
Keep asking until something happens.
Yeah, I mean, look, AC Milan, we know, have held talks with Manchester United over the signing of Rasmus Hojlund. As yet, there is no agreement between AC Milan and Manchester United. Key to this is Hojlund and what he wants to do. He, I think, has yet to decide whether he wants to go to Milan. So for now, Milan are now switching their conversations from club to representatives of Rasmus Hojlund. They want to find out 100% for sure whether Rasmus Hojlund is open to this move to AC Milan. If he is, then they can advance on talks with Manchester United, because it would just be a waste of time if they continued trying to get a deal done with Manchester United only to find that Rasmus Hojlund doesn't actually want to go there. At the moment, AC Milan, their discussions with United have centred on a loan with an option to buy. Manchester United would prefer a permanent deal, or at least have a permanent element attached to any kind of loan. We think that Manchester United would consider offers of around £40 million. That can come in two guises. If they sell him permanently and the deal is £40 million, or if it's a loan with an option and there might be a loan fee, say, of around £5 or £6 million, and then the option price is then taken off what they would have paid for the loan fee, so around £35 or £34 million. So again, this is one that is up in the air, but I think it has been made clear to Rasmus Hojlund not only what Manchester United's transfer activity has been so far, because they brought in Benjamin Sesko, but also their team selection, particularly in that game against Fiorentina. They left him on the bench. He was an unused substitute. Mason Mount played as a false number 9. And if that is not a message to say to you, you're probably not in the plans, I don't know what is.
No, indeed. All right. Who else has been linked with exits? We know the players. What's going on with Sancho?
Jadon Sancho, he's a player we talk about every day, it feels like, on the transfer show. So far, no real movement, but we understand the Besiktas are the latest club to explore the conditions of a deal and show interest in Sancho. The club's president was speaking and said that they're going to do their best to sign him if Sancho wants to join the football club. And once he emerged as a potential target, Besiktas fans have taken to social media to try to convince Jadon Sancho to join Besiktas. They've left more than 5 million comments under his most recent Instagram post. And if this does happen, I mean, there's a lot of work that needs to be done for Jadon Sancho to become a Besiktas player, but he would be reunited with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer brought him to Manchester United in 2021 for £73 million. So how fitting it would be if the chapter at Manchester United came to a close with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer helping Manchester United get rid of a player they've been looking to offload for a long period of time. Borussia Dortmund, they remain interested. As yet, no agreement with the club or the player. Clubs in Italy and Saudi Arabia are exploring the conditions of a deal. We know the other players United are trying to offload this summer because it could lead to potentially more incomings. 5
million comments. It's like after a transfer show, but not one of them any good. Right, Baleba. Can the United fans believe they'll get Baleba?
It's difficult. There's been no formal offer or formal approach from Manchester United to Brighton over the signing of Carlos Baleba. As we've been saying, even before Manchester United signed Benjamin Sesko, the focus has been on sales, or at least an assurance that there will be sales at Manchester United in the final 19 days of this transfer window. But it is understood that if a market opportunity was to present itself in Baleba, Manchester United want to be in a position where they can act on it. I'm not going to say that they want to be in a position where they can do the deal, just be in the mix to be able to act on it. But that is still feeling like a long way away at the moment, because it is an extremely difficult deal to do this one.
Why? Tell us why.
Simply because, number one, Brighton are going to ask for a huge amount of money. If you look at Carlos Baleba and his progress at the club, you could argue, from a Brighton perspective, it's probably gone quicker than it did with Moises Caicedo when he was there. They ended up selling Caicedo for £115 million. Brighton will probably say, well, if Caicedo went for that much money, why can't we charge over £100 million for Carlos Baleba? Especially because it's coming within the last 3 weeks of the transfer window. The new season is about to start. What would they do with regard to replacements? On top of that, he's still got 3 years left on his contract. Brighton have got the option of a further year. They don't want to sell. There's no intention to sell. They are under no pressure to sell either. But rather like the Sesko deal, Manchester United only went in and made their feelings clear that they wanted to make a bid once Sesko had given that some sort of encouragement that he wanted to join. I think that's what would have to happen for Manchester United to really make that first move. If they believed Carlos Baleba really wanted to come to Old Trafford, could they find a way? Will they find a way? Two very different things, because it's very, very difficult to raise that kind of money. As I mentioned, the contract situation is working very much in Brighton's favour. They don't need to sell.
Carlos Baleba is reportedly eager to make the move to Manchester United in the 2025-2026 season. The talented midfielder, currently seen as one of the most promising young players in Europe, is believed to be highly interested in the project being built at Old Trafford under Ruben Amorim. Sources close to the player suggest Baleba is attracted by the idea of playing in the Premier League and developing his game alongside stars like Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro. United, who are actively searching for reinforcements in midfield, have been monitoring Baleba for months and view him as a player capable of adding energy, physical presence, and technical quality to the squad. While no formal agreement has been reached yet, the player's openness to the move could play a key role in negotiations. The Red Devils are expected to step up talks with his representatives and current club in the coming weeks, aiming to secure a deal before the transfer window closes.